Welcome to the DeVita Village Update, presented by the Galaxy News Network, starring three-time Core Value Award-winning anchor Don Cranberry. Golden Net Award winner Chastity Beltmeyer. Corporate compliance expert Steele Jackson. With hard-hitting interviews from Angelica Blacksmith. Investigative reporter Biff Highwater. And our lady on the street, Miss Roxanne. Roxanne! It's the DeVita Village Update. Good evening, and welcome to Galaxy News. I'm Don Cranberry.
I'm Chastity Beltmeyer.
And I am Steele Jackson.
In our first story tonight, due to software issues, the first teammate onboarded into Workday finally began employment today.
In related news, IT released new and improved job aids to streamline the Workday process.
IT has also announced a new Falcon version, 36.4.2 beta. Enhancements include easy-to-navigate tabs, as well as a fix for the fix that didn't fix the other fixes. In related news, Falcon has now been renamed Phoenix, with the hopes that once this program crashes and burns, a phoenix will rise from its ashes. Other choices included Sparrow and Mockingbird.
We tried to reach IT for comment, but we're told the entire team was in an all-day meeting. However, we did receive an incident number.
In response to the progressive nature of Colorado's legislation, KT himself has embraced the changes, changing his theme song from old-time rock and roll to Rocky Mountain High.
In other news, insurance premiums are on the rise due to a mysterious spike in the number of glaucoma cases reported in the Denver area.
Additionally, questions have arisen at headquarters amidst changes in village branding. After a thorough investigation, it was found that all graphics are consistent, but it appears that the DeVita star is now just a little bit higher.
And now, with more news from village headquarters, we go to our corporate culture consultant, Miss Angelica Blacksmith. Hello, Angelica.
Mr. Bond, thank you for joining us. We were hoping to talk to you today about some of the recent changes at village headquarters. Mr. Bond?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been distracted. I've been doing this whole tweeter thing. I've been pound signing for the last hour.
You've been what signing?
You know, pound signing.
I think you mean hashtagging?
Hashtagging? What on earth is hashtagging?
Here's a video that would show what it would be like using hashtagging in everyday life.
Not much, Gabby. Hashtag Outlook Overload, hashtag Kidney Smart, hashtag Home, PD, HHD. What's up with you?
It's been busy today, staying on top of reports. Hashtag DeVita Jail, hashtag Is It Friday Yet, hashtag Initiative Intimidation, hashtag Air Traffic Control.
Hey, check it out. My teammates made some cookies. Hashtag homemade, hashtag potluck Thursdays, hashtag breaking village vitality, hashtag num 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 num, hashtag I'm the real cookie monster.
Sweet, don't mind if I don't. Hashtag no judgment. It's very good, but I can't eat anymore. Hashtag my scrubs get tight.
Delicious, right? My clinical coordinator makes the best cookies. Hashtag DeVita did it all for the cookie.
Hashtag classic. By the way, did you read the most recent Cathlery report? Hashtag access, hashtag 12%, hashtag reports run my life. How many initiatives do we have now? Hashtag Village Insights, hashtag CBC One Stop Tool, hashtag OMG, hashtag Not the Ordering Program, hashtag Why Does Pioneer Hate Us? DaVita needs to upgrade, hashtag Let me upgrade, hashtag Beyonce got it right, hashtag Everybody gets an iPad. We should totally get iPads now, don't you think?
Absolutely. Hashtag about time. Not about time for Beyonce, but about time for the iPads. Hashtag moving on up. Hashtag the Jeffersons are so funny. Hashtag I love Wheezy.
I wonder what the village-wide theme is. Hashtag life decisions, hashtag Galaxy shines regardless.
Hashtag that's how we do. What about an international village-wide next year? Hashtag around the world. Hashtag 11 countries. Hashtag where in the world is Dennis Kogat? Hashtag village-wide Hawaii 2015.
Hashtag totally, hashtag put it on Avanti's budget.
Hashtag they won't notice. Hashtag fine print. Hashtag we can't stop.
Hashtag
We won't stop.
come on in.
Hashtag get back to work.